This is an excerpt from Amy of Earth by Melissa Bonsack. Tumbling and rolling down a moss-covered hill, she ended up at the bottom, flat on her back, gazing up at a patchwork of stars visible through tall, leafless branches. She groaned, spat out a mouthful of vegetation, and pushed herself up into a seated position. She was at the bottom of a moss-covered trench between two banks of trees, the air light with perfume from unseen flowers. And she was alone. Where was Marcus? He'd fallen with her, right? She cupped her palms around her mouth and shouted his name, and waited desperately for an answer. But the forest around her was oddly quiet. No chirps of insects, croaks of frogs, or snaps of branches from unseen critters foraging in the night. "Which is a good thing, you idiot," she whispered. Climbing to her feet, she rubbed at a spot on her neck. "That's gonna hurt tomorrow." A slow spin told her there was only one way out. She grabbed a handful of moss, dug her foot into the hill, and began to climb. When she reached the top, she dropped onto her knees. What the hell was going on? She'd fallen into the pit. How had she ended up in a forest? The stone house! She climbed to her feet and twisted around to see it there, behind her, perched at an angle on the side of a hill. And then it was gone, like it had never existed. What the fuck? Movement caught her eye, and she threw herself to the ground as an enormous black horse leaped over her head. The rider dismounted, and Amy gazed up at a real-life version of the ant-like warrior from the stained glass window. That was from Amy of Earth by Melissa Bonsack.